The board's working correct now? Or are we going to have that issue?
It wasn't up there. The mics were
It wasn't? All right, what time is it?
Is it working?
Mm-hmm. Should be working now. All right. Okay. I'd like to call the meeting to order. At this time, I'd like to ask Vice Chair to lead us in a word of prayer and pledge allegiance by Mr. Patin.
Heavenly Father, I ask that you be in our midst as we gather to do the business of this Lafayette Consolidated Government. I ask that you keep all of our employees, this administration, this council, and more importantly, our constituents safe through all that they do. We ask that you give special blessings to those who will be recognized tonight as the university who represents us throughout America very well. And of course, we ask that you take special care of our employees as they do the work of this government. These and other things we ask in your name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, guys. Well, I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight, and I hope you had a great day and a safe drive here. We'll do a little something special to kick off the meeting. On behalf of the chair and the council, we definitely would like to bring in the Mardi Gras season with a little Mardi Gras spirit, and want to welcome everyone that will be traveling to our great city and great parish for Mardi Gras, celebrating a lot of festivities. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and do a little Mardi Gras song. Thank you. I just wanted to make the meeting a little exciting here tonight. We have a lot of great things going on, and wanted to give you a little Cajun hospitality to Coach Hud and UL. All right. We'd like to welcome you to the City Parish Council meeting. As your representatives for the Lafayette Consolidated Government, we welcome your involvement and encouragement and your participation. This meeting is a public hearing. If you wish to address the council on any item on this agenda, please fill out a blue request to address the council form, noting that the agenda item number. The blue form is available to you in the foyer, and you should submit it to the council clerk, Ms. Veronica Williams, seated to my left and in the middle. Prior to the call of the agenda item, it is important to fill out the blue form completely and note the specific agenda item number about which you wish to speak. If the card is not completely filled out or is not legible to the clerk, you will not be given the opportunity to speak. If you have materials you wish to submit to the council, please give those to Ms. Williams along with your blue form. In an effort to allow everyone the opportunity to be heard, the 5-minute rule will be in effect. Speakers shall refrain from debating personal attacks and from making confrontational or derogatory comments. I'm requesting that the first row to my left be used for media only. Lastly, food and drinks are not allowed in the auditorium, and all phones and electronic devices shall be silenced from this point forward. Our meeting procedures are by resolution and not by Robert's Rule of Order. Documents, including agendas, ordinances, resolutions, and minutes related to this meeting are posted online at www.lafayette.la.gov or refer to the web address on the top of the agenda. The council encourages your involvement and participation by volunteering for boards and commissions. We've been trying to fill that as much, and we've been doing a great job, and we'd like to thank our council clerk for pushing that. If you're interested in finding out more, please call 291-8800 or pick up the pamphlet at the front door. Okay, moving on to chair announcements. A couple announcements here. We have a council meeting date changes due to the Mardi Gras season. Due to the March 4th Mardi Gras Day, Lafayette Consolidated Government and LPUA meetings will be held on Wednesday, March 5th. Please make note of that. There will not be a meeting on March 4th due to Mardi Gras, but it will be on March 5th, the Wednesday. The next meeting being on Wednesday, March 19th as well. So our meetings will be March 5th and 19th. Because of the charter requirement, the ordinance, let's see, let me repeat. The first two meetings in March will be held on Wednesday, March 5th and 19th. The third meeting in March for planning and zoning matters will be held on Tuesday, March 25th. Because of the charter requirement that ordinances lay over for 2 weeks, the meeting in April will begin on the second Tuesday of the month as follows: April 8th, April 22nd, and April 29th. That's going to be the meetings for April. The regular schedule will resume in the month of May with meetings coming back to the first, third, and fourth Tuesday of the month. As chair of the council, I'd also like to make you aware of the formation of a future needs and funding sources committee. This committee will be charged with assessing the needs of various departments under Lafayette Consolidated Government, including but not limited to the fire department, parks and recreation, police department, and public works department. The sole purpose of this committee will be to examine and assess parish-wide governmental services, as well as evaluating funding resources necessary to support the operations of these departments. To clarify, this committee will not discuss or address any matters related to the governmental structure, the charter, the consolidation, or deconsolidation. The committee will consist of council members, citizens from the community, with the council members serving strictly as advisory capacity. So it would be 5 city citizens, and it will be 3 council members, and it will be the chair, finance chair, and LPUA chair that will strictly sit on this committee, strictly as advisory. When a decision is made on meeting dates and times, those meetings of the committee will be properly posted to meet open meetings law. PZD has requested that final adoption ordinance, item 18, Audubon Plantation Subdivision Phase 2 annexation, be deferred until March the 5th, meeting to allow time to obtain certification from the Lafayette Parish Assessor. Introductory ordinance, item 30, relative to adjustment of manning tables to create positions for Deputy Chief of Police, is to be pulled from the in-global list for a separate vote, and amendment is needed to correct the statutory reference. Introductory ordinance item 34, relative to appointments to MPO, is to be pulled from the in-global list for separate vote and discussion, and to amend ordinance as per legal. Moving on to council announcements. Is there any council announcements? Councilman Boudreaux.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just a couple of things. First of all, Tuesday, February the 25th at 10 a.m., we will have the ribbon cutting and opening of the newest police precinct in Lafayette. That's Precinct 4 on Mall Street. Many of you all know this has been a long time coming, actually since this particular council was seated back in 2008. That has been an issue for us, and I just would like to invite this council and all the members of the public to come out and enjoy that event with us. It's going to be very historical and very good for that community. Also want to congratulate Northside High School's mock trial team. They placed both first and second at the regional mock trial competition held this past weekend here in Lafayette, and both teams will be advancing to the state level to compete statewide. They've been doing extremely well. Of course, you remember they took that trip to Harvard for training this past year, and that has served to be very beneficial to them. And last but certainly not least, I would like to wish everyone here and those in the sound of my voice a very, very happy African American History Month as we continue to celebrate during the month of February. And I want to encourage everyone to identify some reading or some documentary or some study and just get to see the contributions that were made both by African Americans and others as it relates to the quality of life of all people locally and throughout the world. So again, happy African American History Month to each and every one of you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, thank you, Mr. Boudreau. Any other council announcements? Seeing none, moving along to the Executive President's Report. Mr. Stanley?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Durrell is on city parish business, will not be at the meeting tonight. We are prepared to offer up Terry Huval should any duet need to be performed relative to Mardi Gras or any type of other Cajun music. Terry is very capable, and as we watched you play, keep at it. We know you have a CD release coming up, and all young musicians aspire to be Terry. So nice job, and that concludes our report.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Council band, that's right. Don was going to bring his guitar, and Kenneth had his spoons and stuff and washboard in the
Was
truck.
there a Boudreaux in the mock trial present? Tall young man.
All young man.
Did very well.
Oh, yeah.
Did very well.
He did well.
All right.
Moving on, man, moving on. All right. Let me clear the floor here. All right. Moving on, we have a ceremonial presentation to make. Liz, you want to read the? Yes, ma'am.
Mark Hudspeth and the Louisiana Raging Cajuns football team.
Cool deal. Well, Coach Hud, I have a proclamation here to read on behalf of the council. We also have a plaque. If you can come up, I'll go ahead and read the proclamation. But just right there, the podium's fine. Let's see, okay. All right, whereas Mark Hudspeth was hired as the 26th head coach in Louisiana Raging Cajun football program history on December 13, 2010 at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. And whereas Mark Hudspeth was nicknamed Coach Hud and began educating the Louisiana Raging Cajuns football team on how to win. And whereas the Louisiana Raging Cajuns have turned in some of the best semesters academically since grades were tracked in 1982. And whereas the Louisiana Raging Cajun football team has gone from 9 losses in 2010 to a school record tying 9 wins in 2011, 12, and 13. And whereas under Coach Hud's leadership, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns football team is 27-12 in 3 seasons. And whereas Louisiana has posted the first triple 9-win season in the program's history with consecutive RL Carriers New Orleans Bowl victories. And whereas Coach Hud and Louisiana Raging Cajun football team have participated and won 3 New Orleans Bowls. 2011 winning over San Diego State, 32-30. 2012 winning over East Carolina, 43-34. And in 2013 winning over Tulane, 24-21. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Lafayette City Parish Council of Lafayette Consolidated Government does hereby declare today, February 18, 2014, as Louisiana Raging Cajun Football Day. I have a proclamation. We also have a plaque to present to you. That's the picture. Yeah. Come on, Darren. Stand in the front, we can all stand behind. Come in the front, we will.
I'll just stand. Kevin, y'all get in close, though.
Coach Hudd, if you'd like to say some words, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'd first like to thank the Lafayette City Parish Council for this honor, and especially honoring our football program, our football players. Real quick, I'd like to introduce who we have here today. First is our athletic director, Scott Farmer, our director of football operations, Troy Wingirter, and now the all-time leading kick returner in Raging Cajun history and future NFL player, number 87, Daryl Surgeon. Proud we are to be a part of this community. This community, to be honest with you, is a big reason for our success. We couldn't do it without the community and city support. The fans have been phenomenal. The city support has been phenomenal, as you can see with the crowds that we're having at Cajun Field. And we're just proud to be a small part of such a great community as we look, we're trying very hard to bring some national recognition to our town, to our university, to our city. And we're looking forward to a great 2014. Got 18 starters back, so hopefully we'll have another great season. Working hard to have that. So thanks again. Look forward to seeing y'all soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach Hudd. Appreciate it. At this time, does any council members like to make a comment? Okay. Councilman Andy Nakane.
Coach Hudd and your staff, I just want to thank you guys for exemplifying what it means, Raging Cajun pride. Really have brought that to the city. The enthusiasm is tremendous. Just seeing the crowds at Cajun Field and the smell that emanates from the field is amazing. Goodness knows people in the city appreciate what you all have done for all of us, and we really appreciate it. Congratulations on everything y'all do, because this success is tremendous, and y'all get what y'all deserve, that's for sure. Thank y'all so much.
Any other councilman? No? Okay. Seeing none. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for coming, Coach. Thank you. All right. Moving on. Comments from the public. This portion of our meeting is an opportunity to make your voice heard before the council, the administration, and the public. This is a time to speak about topics that are not included as agenda items. As I noted earlier, requests to make comments specific to agenda items should be made prior to the call for that agenda item by completing a blue request to address the council form for each agenda item you wish to address, with that agenda item noted on the blue form. Please, we request that all matters regarding specific city parish employees be directed to the administration and that it not be addressed at this public forum. We as a council have a concern for privacy and protection of government employees. With that said, however, if your concern is not resolved in either an expeditious or satisfactory fashion, there are other avenues in which can be pursued, and we ask that you follow up with the council office. Also, confrontational statements and/or threats will not be tolerated. We ask that you conduct yourself in a civil manner and with the same courtesy that you would expect of others. 5-minute rule is in effect. Do we have any blue cards?
The only speaker is Ms. Marianne Vaccaro.
Okay. Welcome, Ms. Vaccaro.
Thank you. Thank you. Gentlemen, I have shared with you on many occasions input I provided to this administration with regard to the RFP process, which has now evolved into the new paratransit contract. A part of this input dealt with bringing into existence paratransit passengers utilizing ride schedule on computer on Saturdays. You should know, gentlemen, that ride scheduling on computer is a key part of the contract, which we first signed with Acadiana Transit in 2003, and in subsequent contracts has been the order of the day. Saturdays, like Monday through Friday, falls under the usual work week day of operations, at least for city bus services and the paratransit bus service. While Mr. Carroll and Mr. Mitchell informed me that there is recent correspondence from FTA regarding enhanced ride reservation taking regarding Sundays and holidays, Saturdays and Saturday ride service taking with regard to ride scheduling mirrors work week days of operations. I come to you tonight as a result of dialogues with people like Mr. Stanley, Mr. Carroll, and now even attorney Mike Hebert, as the language in this new contract will need to be more specific in an amendment, as Saturday ride scheduling, now in effect since last month, shall I say, we passengers have experienced, shall we say, restricted access to the Saturday ride scheduling opportunity on computer. Challenged citizens need this council, in part because you fund, of course, this contract, to take a genuine interest in all aspects of this agreement, in all aspects. I want you to know that our vendor states they have been informed by Mike Mitchell that they need only to stay at the Acadiana Transit Service office for 4 hours on Saturday, from 6 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock, and with regard to ride scheduling on computer. Since Monday through Friday is consistent with regard to the rides on computer, and the ride scheduling time is 4 o'clock in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday, I have definitely asked Mr. Stanley and Mr. Carroll and Mr. Mike Hebert to bring forward an immediate amendment to close the gap on this inconsistency with respect to our work week days of operation, Saturdays included. Now, I've talked with these men now, but this is now time for affirmative action. For the benefit of who uses the service, like myself and many others, and for members of the administration who are responsible parties as public servants, to rally behind mending any confusion about the work week days in regard to ride scheduling on computer. Gentlemen, it just makes no sense that on one hand, there is a letter from the FTA requiring enhanced reservation taking for paratransit riders, and then on the other hand, to have Lafayette Transit personnel go over to the vendor and tell the vendor they can reduce to only 4 hours on Saturdays the paratransit passengers' opportunity to avail themselves of being able to ride schedule on computer. Just remember, if something hasn't been put into the system on Saturday, let's say after 10 o'clock, you haven't scheduled anything. Someone takes down information. But I don't want someone just to take down information. This is the computer age. They can lose it. Also, I just feel like you need to know, gentlemen, the integrity of this program and of our contract is threatened. And LCG, now the primary owner, has to step in with concern for
Carol.
justice. Has to step in and
Ms. Vaccaro,
for justice.
the time is up. 5-minute rule is up.
Well, rally
That's-
behind us, Mr. Kevin. Rally behind us. You'd want that for yourself and your children.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Vaccaro. Appreciate it. Next speaker?
No more speakers.
No more speakers. Okay, thank you so much. Moving along to resolutions. This is a public hearing, and the blue sheets are available for anyone wishing to address the council. 5-minute rule is in effect. Liz, can you please read?
Resolution 3, 2014, a resolution of the Lafayette City Parish Council designating Park Putnam as family-friendly Mardi Gras site along the Lafayette Parade Route for Mardi Gras 2014.
Got a motion by Councilman Andy Nakhan, second by Councilman Bertrand. Any council discussion? Seeing none. Any blue cards?
Yes, sir.
Can you please call the vote, Liz?
District 1?
Yes?
District 2? Yes. District 3? District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
Council, I just want to let you know that inside your folders here, items for 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are in the vanilla folder for you. Liz, can you please read the next one?
Resolution 4, 2014, a resolution of the Lafayette City Parish Council approving an assignment of a certain mineral lease, number LA 055-0242, as originally granted by the Lafayette Parish Police Jury from Vernon E. Falconer Incorporated and Falconer Energy Joint Venture 1990 LLP to CMK Energy LLC, property generally located in the Dusson area of Lafayette Parish, oil, gas, and mineral lease.
Got a motion by Councilman Bertrand, second by Councilman Andy Nakhan. We have Councilman Terrio. You have the floor.
Mr. Hebert, if you don't mind, sir, I noticed a number of these. We got maybe 6 or 7 of them. If you can give us just your opinion on what it is that's being done with these leases, briefly.
These were old leases that have been entered into by the Lafayette Parish Police Jury, which provide that if those leases were assigned to another party, that approval of that assignment would be necessary by the governing body of the parish. So that is what these, I think items 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 all seek to accomplish, just simply approve that assignment in accordance with the lease. It's a pretty typical kind of situation.
Typical, and each one's maybe a different section of land?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Hebert. That's all I have, sir. That's all I have, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Hebert, is there an opportunity for us to take 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 in global?
I would suggest that you not do that because they
Okay.
all pertain to different locations and different leases.
Sure, that's not a problem. All right, I got a motion by Councilman Bertrand and second by Councilman Andy. We had discussion. Any blue cards?
No, sir.
Okay, can you call the roll, Ms. Liz?
District 2? District 3?
Yes.
District 4? District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
Next one, Ms. Liz.
Resolution 5, 2014, a resolution of the Lafayette City Parish Council approving an assignment of a certain mineral lease, number LA 055-0243, as originally granted by the Lafayette Police Jury from Vernon E. Falconer Incorporated and Falconer Energy Joint Venture 1990 LLP to CMK Energy LLC.
Okay. Got a motion by Councilman Bertrand, second by Councilman Andy Nakhan. Not seeing any discussions. Any blue cards?
No, sir.
Please call the roll.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2? Motion is approved. Resolution 6, 2014, a resolution of the Lafayette City Parish Council approving an assignment of a certain mineral lease, number LA 055-0244, as originally granted by the Lafayette Police Jury from Vernon E. Falconer Incorporated and Falconer Energy Joint Venture 1990 LLP to CMK Energy LLC.
Got a motion by Councilman Andy Nakhan, second by Councilman Bertrand. Not seeing any discussion. Any blue cards?
No, sir.
Please call the roll.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
Motion is approved. Resolution 7, 2014, a resolution of the Lafayette City Parish Council approving an assignment of a certain mineral lease, number LA 055-0267, as originally granted by the Lafayette Parish Police Jury from Vernon E. Falconer Incorporated and Falconer Energy Joint Venture 1990 LLP to CMK Energy LLC.
Got a motion by Councilman Bertrand, second by Councilman Andy Nakhan. Not seeing any council discussion. Any blue cards?
No, sir.
Please call the roll.
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
Motion is approved. Resolution 8, 2014, A resolution of the Lafayette City Parish Council approving an assignment of a certain mineral lease, number LA 055-0268, as originally granted by the Lafayette Parish Police Jury from Vernon E. Falconer Incorporated and Falconer Energy Joint Venture 1990 LLP to CMK Energy LLC.
Got a motion by Councilman Andy Nakam, second by Councilman Bertrand. Any council discussion? Seeing none. Blue cards?
No, sir.
Please call the roll.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes?
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5? Motion is approved.
Thank you so much. Moving right along, ordinances for final adoption. Please note this is a public hearing and the blue form sheets are available for anyone wishing to address the council. 5-minute rule is in effect. Liz, can you please read the next?
Ordinance 13, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council declaring the building or structure located at 131 Wainwright Road, Lafayette, Louisiana, owned by Dan Harmon Jr. and Cynthia Harmon Cotton, to be dilapidated and dangerous to the public welfare, and ordering the condemnation of same.
So moved by, got a motion by Councilman Bertrand, second by Councilman Patin. Not seeing any council discussions. Any blue cards?
There's one blue card, Dan Harmon, and while he's coming up, you do have photographs in your gold folders.
Please identify yourself, sir. Go ahead and identify yourself.
Dan Harmon Jr.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm here in front of the council because of that ordinance, and one of the reasons I'm here is because it's not a threat to the public. Pertaining to that, it's in a field. So there's no public access to that property. There's a cane field behind it, and a sugar cane field, crawfish pond across the street from it. And the property is adjoining with I-10. So it's not a danger to the public, for number one. For number two, Metro Code came out pertaining to some legal aspects of the property. I'm in a legal battle with Ms. Cotton. So she is, unfortunately, the reason why the council went out there. But the property is in no way, shape, or form a threat to the public pertaining to the information that is required in this ordinance. So I'm asking the council to discontinue that, even though I am taking the little house down a little bit at a time, because the damage that was done by Rita and Katrina, the insurance company did reimburse my daddy and I for the property, but unfortunately, from Lafayette Parish to Dusson area, none of that property has been repaired because of a legal issue. So
I think so.
next month, I'll go back in front of the judge to try to resolve that legal issue. So I'm just asking the city council, I don't know if a lot of the members of the council was around back in them days, but most of that is grandfathered in.
Mr. Randy, could you come elaborate a little bit and give us, the council, a little bit more information?
We received this complaint, and it's the neighbor that was concerned about when a hurricane comes through, how it would affect his property if the wind would blow the right direction. Mr. Harmon and Ms. Cotton are brothers and sisters. She wants to have someone demolish the house, but I think Mr. Harmon didn't let anyone on the property, and I had got a call from the sheriff's office concerning that. I had told Ms. Harmon that, or Ms. Cotton, is that let the council vote yes, and once we have that order from the council, we could go with the sheriff department, and that way Ms. Cotton would pay for the demolition of the building. But I would recommend that y'all do vote yes to condemn it.
Well, it's not a question of voting yes to condemn the building, because I'm aware of the condemnation of the building. But my question is, even though Ms. Cotton has undoubtedly have all the financial funds for me and my dad, so she's able to hire big lawyers to do this. But I have been taking the building down a little bit at a time. So why should I allow someone that's already trying to get rid of the house that I live in, along with the house in the back? The neighbors is involved with my sister to try to have me forced out, and that's not going to happen. So my dad and I work hard. The property belongs to my dad and my mom. They took advantage of my dad when they put my mom in the nursing home back in the 80s. He didn't know what he was signing. Some of the council members are not living, unfortunately, I wish they were, to know what was going on back in them days. But my dad would not allow his property to be demolished or teared apart by government or anybody when I can do it. I build it, I can tear it down. So Mr.
how long
Cody
is this?
or the inspector was giving me enough time as he saw fit, because the property is in no danger to no one, not even the neighbors, but they in with my sister to try to force me out. So they figured this was another way that they could do this. And
If it were to pass, yes, how many days we're looking at that he would have?
He has a month to demolish it. We first had the complaint in May of 2012.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mr. Randy. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. All right, we have, we just need to call the roll, right? Okay, go ahead and call them.
District 7,
Yes.
District 8,
Yes.
District 9,
Yes.
District 1,
Yes?
District 2,
Yes.
District 3,
Yes.
District 4,
Yes.
District 5.
Yes.
District 6.
Yes.
Motion is approved. Ordinance 16, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council authorizing a 2% cost of living increase for eligible merged retirees of the former City of Lafayette Policeman's Pension and Relief Fund and the former City of Lafayette Fireman's Pension and Relief Fund effective January 2014.
Got a motion by Councilman Castile, second by Councilman Andy Nakhan, and we have council discussion. Councilman Boudreaux, you get the floor.
Yes. Could you add Ms. Toops?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ms. Toops, as he's adding you on, I read where there was some, I guess, some concerns or an acknowledgement that this fund is after this particular payout is going to pretty much be depleted. It certainly will not have sufficient to do it again in the future. What exactly does that mean if this government is on record as committed to covering that when the state so chooses not to? What does that mean? Will we be required to identify dollars in the future, or will we simply now be in a position where they don't pay it, we don't pay it, and this commitment goes away?
As I understand it, it will come from city general fund balance.
I'm talking about going forward.
Right.
Okay. So in
Right
other
now,
words,
I'm sorry, excuse me, the 2% for the police officers was coming from the city general fund balance. But the firemen had a reserve fund. It was an old fund that was out there, and we were able to use that money until it was fully depleted, and it'll be fully depleted next year. So the city general fund will have to pick up that portion of the fire retirees as it has been doing for the police retirees.
okay. So it doesn't go away. It was kind of implied that, you know, when the money runs out, it's over, but we have to identify those dollars.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Is it Mr. Boudreaux?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Stanley, you were lit up. Did you need a? Hold on one second. All right, go ahead.
It dates back, and Mike may or may not have been here at the time, during the decision to merge the pension fund, and the city of Lafayette got out of the business for the pension funds as it related to fire and police and opted for the state system. At the time that agreement was made, a decision was made as part of the merger agreement, and it was voted on by the trustees at that time of the system, that any cost of living increase that was afforded to our employees would be guaranteed to fire and police during the term of their transfer to the merger. So the reason it will continue is it's, as I recall, it legally is in the merger documents, but also it passes on to survivor benefits as well of the surviving retired employees. So as long as we have someone alive and participating in the system, our interpretation is that we have an obligation to pay the cost of living increase.
Comment, Mr. Mike?
Mike?
No, I think that's generally accurate, and I was around at the time of the merger, and it's because of a so-called guarantee of benefits that's in the merger document that the cost of living
So we're
increase
basically
would be
bounded
required.
to the, okay. All right. Okay. All right, Councilman Terrio.
Ms. Toops, thank you for the explanation to Mr. Boudreaux's question. Next year, when that does happen, where the city general fund picks up that amount, because the other fund is depleted, do you have an actual total of what we're looking at that the city will have to come up with? Combine the two?
I'm estimating that it'll be about, there's still going to be 80,000 left in the fund for next year, so I think it might be somewhere around 300,000. And I will put that in the budget, and when we prepare the 2015 budget. The following year, I'm estimating it could be as much as 380, but as members drop off and as they're, as the beneficiaries drop off, then each year there's a few people less that are receiving the benefits. But because the 2% is cumulative, it's, you know, it increases every year.
So the 2%, and just to clarify, the 2% you're talking about that we'll pick up would be from the fire department, would be the 360, or does that include the fire and the police?
That's 360 additional.
Additional.
That would be the additional amount that we're not having to pick up right now.
Okay. Good. Thank you, Ms. Toops. That's all I have, sir.
Okay. All right, not seeing any other discussions, any blue cards?
No, sir.
Okay, can you please call the roll?
District 8? Yes. District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2? Yes. District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
Motion is approved. Ordinance 18, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council amending the fiscal year 2013-14 operating budget of the Lafayette City Parish Consolidated Government by adjusting line items in the amount of $8,473 and appropriating within the Lafayette Police Department.
Motion.
Got a motion by Councilman Boudreaux, second by Councilman Patan. Not seeing any council discussion, any blue cards?
No, sir.
Okay, please call the roll.
District 9? Yes. District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
Motion is approved. Ordinance 19, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council amending the fiscal year 2013-14 operating budget of the Lafayette City Parish Consolidated Government by increasing revenues in the amount of $14,734 received from the Louisiana Commission of Law Enforcement, authorizing the transfer of matching funds in the amount of $4,911 from prior year fund balance, City General Fund, and appropriating within the Lafayette Police Department.
Got a motion by Councilman Nakam, second by Councilman Bellard. Not seeing any council discussion, any blue cards?
Yes, sir.
Can you please call the roll?
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9? Yes. Motion is approved. Ordinance 20, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council amending the fiscal year 2013-14 operating budget of the Lafayette City Parish Consolidated Government by transferring $1,250,000 from the Fernwood Drive Outfall Project to the Vermilion River Lateral 4 Drainage Improvement Project within the Public Works Department for additional funding needed.
Got a motion by Councilman Andy Nakam, second by Councilman Patan. Not seeing any council discussion, any blue cards?
No, sir.
Can you please call the roll?
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7? District
Yes.
8?
Yes.
District 9? Yes. District 1?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
All right, guys, please note here that we're skipping item 18, as I mentioned earlier in the meeting. That's deferred until March 5th meeting to allow time to obtain certification from Assessor's Office. So we're going to move on over to ordinance number 19.
Ordinance 22, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council providing for the abandonment of a portion of the drainage easement and portions of 2 access easements on the property of Venus Property LLC located at the intersection of Digby Avenue and West Bluebird Drive.
Got a motion by Councilman Andy Nakam, second by Councilman Boudreaux. Not seeing any discussion, any blue cards?
A.E. Montanez signed in, did not wish to speak, but signed in support of the ordinance.
Okay. All right, please call the roll.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9? District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
Motion is approved. Ordinance 24, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council amending the fiscal year 2013-14 operating budget of the Lafayette City Parish Consolidated Government by authorizing the use of fund balance in the city general fund in the amount of $33,000 and appropriating within the Public Works Department for additional funding needed for security.
Okay. Got a motion by Councilman Castile, second by Councilman Boudreaux. Not seeing any discussion, any blue cards?
No, sir?
All right, please call the roll.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5? District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9? District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
All right, thank you so much. Moving right along, announcements of vacancy on board and commissions. Liz, can you please read the vacancies?
Due to term expiration, a vacancy exists on the Board of Zoning Adjustment Alternate 2 for a 3-year term effective January 19, 2013. Individuals wishing to submit their resume for this volunteer position must be domiciled within the corporate limits of the City of Lafayette. Individuals must also be able to prove ownership of property within Lafayette Parish. Due to term expiration, a vacancy exists on the Canadian Resource Conservation and Development Commission for a 3-year term effective February 2, 2012. Due to term expiration, a vacancy exists on the Keep Lafayette Beautiful Committee for a 2-year term effective December 1, 2012. Due to term expiration, a vacancy exists on the Evangeline Thruway Redevelopment Team for a 1-year term effective May 3, 2013. Due to term expiration, a vacancy exists on the Evangeline Thruway Redevelopment Team for a 3-year term effective April 17, 2013. Due to term expiration, a vacancy exists on the Evangeline Thruway Redevelopment Team for a 4-year term effective April 17, 2013. Individuals wishing to submit a resume for the above volunteer vacancies must be a registered voter and a resident of Lafayette Parish. Act 472 of the 2008 Louisiana Legislative Session, now codified as LARS 42:1124.2.1, requires financial disclosure under certain circumstances. Resumes are to be forwarded to Veronica L. Williams, Clerk of the Council, Post Office Box 4017-C, Lafayette, Louisiana 70502, or email to bclafayette@lafayettela.gov no later than noon, Tuesday, March 4th, with council appointment to be made on Wednesday, March 19th, 2014.
Thank you, Liz. Moving along to introductory ordinances. At this time, I'm going to ask for a motion and a second from the council to consider the introductory ordinances in globo, items 27 through 29, 31 through 33. Got a motion by Councilman Bellard, a second by Councilman Boudreaux. Liz, can you please read the ordinance?
Ordinance 25, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council authorizing the Lafayette City Parish President to enter into an active deposit on behalf of the Lafayette Police Department of K-9 Duke to Eldon Harlow Walls. Ordinance 26, 2014, an ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council amending the fiscal year 2013-14 operating budget of the Lafayette City Parish Consolidated Government by authorizing the use of prior year fund balance in the amount of $64,825 and appropriating within the Juvenile Detention Division for additional funding needed. Ordinance 27, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council amending the fiscal year 2013-14 operating budget of the Lafayette City Parish Consolidated Government by adjusting the manning tables and adding a lieutenant to the Lafayette Police Department to manage the department's continued accreditation. Ordinance 29, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council amending the fiscal year 2013-14 capital budget of the Lafayette City Parish Consolidated Government by increasing projected revenues in the amount of $526,566.50 anticipated to be received from the Federal Transit Administration, Section 5307 Urbanized Area Formula Grant, and appropriating these funds along with the required match in the amount of $131,641.63 within the Public Works Department Transit Division. Ordinance 30, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council providing for the abandonment of a portion of the right-of-way for Jambalaya Road on the property of Paul Dwayne Trahan and Jamie Lynn Marie Trahan, located in the 200 block of Bro Road. Ordinance 31, 2014. An ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council declaring the building or structure located at 225 Ena Street, Lafayette, Louisiana, owned by Willis Porter Sr. and Lillian Porter Jack, care of Gerald J. Block, attorney appointed, to be dilapidated and dangerous to the public welfare, and ordering the condemnation of same.
All right. Any council discussion? Seeing none. Any blue cards on the items in Global? Okay. Please call the vote on the intro. Global?
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes?
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
Motion to introduce, approved.
Okay. Item 30 was pulled from the global list for separate vote and discussion. An amendment is needed to correct the statutory reference in Section 2 of the ordinance. Lids, can you please read?
An ordinance of the Lafayette City, ordinance 28, 2014, an ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council amending the fiscal year 2013-14 operating budget of the Lafayette City Parish Consolidated Government by adjusting the manning tables to create positions of Deputy Chief of Police and authorize filling these with employees of the class Police Major.
We got a motion by Councilman Boudreaux.
Second.
Got a second by Councilman Andy Nakam. All right. Okay. At this time, I'd like to refer to our city parish attorney, Mr. Mike Hebert, and can clarify why an amendment is needed.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, in the second whereas clause in the preamble and in Section 2 of the ordinance, there's a reference to the statute which authorizes the creation of the position of Deputy Chief of Police, which is what this ordinance deals with. The statutory reference there is incorrect. It says 332461.4. It should read 332481.4, and that change should be made both in the second whereas clause of the preamble and also in Section 2 of the ordinance.
Okay. We have a motion for amendment by Councilman Boudreaux and a second by Councilman Bellard. Any council discussion? I see some here. Mike, did you need to say anything else? No?
No, sir.
Okay. Mr. Boudreaux, let me see. How about we do this? Okay.
Thank you. Chief, if we could, you don't have to come up, it's not necessary. If we could, I would like to try to meet with you before we get to final on this. I know when it was brought to liaison, some information was offered, and there was some follow-up required. If we could set something up, I'll get my office to contact your office. There's a few things I would like to have some information gathered on, so if you could just look out for that before we get to final.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Let's call the vote from the council to amend.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
Motion to amend is approved.
All right. Any council discussion on the ordinance as amended? Seeing none. Any blue cards on the ordinance as amended? None. Moving right along. Call for the vote on the council to introduce the ordinance as amended.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
Motion is approved as amended.
All right. Item 34 was also pulled from Globo, list for separate vote to add amendment to clarify appointments to the MPO. Liz, can you please read?
Ordinance 32, 2014, an ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council amending Ordinance 199, 2013, which approved an intergovernmental agreement reorganizing the Lafayette Metropolitan Planning Organization to provide for a representation on the MPO by the Lafayette City Parish Council.
Got a motion by Councilman Bertrand, a second by Councilman Andy Nakhan. At this time, I'll refer to Mr. Mike. Can you please clarify for us?
Certainly. Mr. Chairman, the original version of this ordinance was drafted by me in response to some discussion that we had at the February 4th council meeting. There was a concern based on the previous ordinance, 199-2013, that council members were interested, at least some were, interested in appointing themselves to the MPO. There's a potential challenge to doing that in Section 206C of the Charter, which provides that council members may not serve on city parish boards or commissions unless the ordinance creating the board or commission says that they shall serve, meaning that if there's an that you can't appoint yourself unless it's mandatory that you serve in some fashion. So the original version of this ordinance that's here before you that would have amended the previous restructuring of the MPO would simply have provided that all of the council members will serve unless they make a separate appointment, which in my view, as you saw from the previous memo that I wrote to you, would satisfy that restriction in Section 206C of the Charter. There's only one problem with that amendment in that it does away with the proportional representation that was in Ordinance 199-2013. 199-2013 provided that the council appointments would consist of 7 members from the city of Lafayette and 2 members from either the unincorporated parts of Lafayette Parish or one of the other participating municipalities other than Lafayette. My original version left that out. So in an effort to redo that so that we would still comply with Section 206C that I just described to you, but also maintain the proportional representation, the 7-2 split that was in Ordinance 199-2013, I sent to you the proposed amendment that would still provide that the council members would serve, or at least as many of the council members as would wish to serve, but subject to that 7-2 residency requirement. That is that council members would serve only in a manner that would preserve the split, that there'd be 7 appointments attributable to the council that would come from the city of Lafayette and 2 attributable to the council that would come from either the unincorporated area or from some other participating municipality. So the amendment that was transmitted to you earlier today would accomplish that result by changing Section 4 of Ordinance 199-2013 to provide that there are still 9 members that would emanate from this council, but in some fashion, 7 of them, either council members or appointments from the council as a whole, would come from the city of Lafayette, and 2 MPO members, either those being council members or appointments of the council, would come from the unincorporated areas.
All right. We clear? All right. Now, any other council discussion on the amendment? Do we have a motion in a second? I think we do.
No, sir, we need a motion and a second on the amendment.
On the amendment, okay. We got a motion by Councilman Bertrand, a second by Councilman Boudreaux. Any council discussion? Seeing none. Any blue cards on the amendment?
No, sir.
Okay, call for the vote as amended. On the amendment, sorry.
District 7?
Yes.
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Motion
Any-
to accept amendment approved.
Any council, okay. We have a, okay. Councilman Boudreaux.
Before we vote on the ordinance as amended, I see some deer in the headlight looks, and I don't want folks to assume that we're not clear. The council gave us a very lengthy but good explanation of what's happening here. We have a unique situation because of the makeup of this council. Actually, there can be a total of 8 of us who could sit on this board if we so choose. The fact that Mr. Bellard resides within the city limits of Lafayette, we could go up to at least 6 members on this council to be on the city's appointment side. And of the 3 members who live outside of the city, 2 of those members could serve as parish if they so choose. So as it relates to the city obligation, we're going to have a non-elected council member serve. And of course, on the parish side, we have sufficient numbers to fill it. And if those who do not desire to serve, they will be able to appoint, this council will be able to appoint those who are not elected officials. So just wanted to clear that up to make sure people know we do kind of know what we're doing up here. Okay?
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
You're welcome. Councilman Shelvin. All right. I'm glad we got that clear. All right. Any blue cards on the ordinance as amended?
No, sir.
Okay. Let's call the vote for the ordinance as amended.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes?
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
Motion introduced as amended has been approved.
We'll adjourn this meeting and we'll start our special meeting. Introductory ordinances. Liz, can you please read?
Ordinance 33, 2014, an ordinance of the Lafayette City Parish Council providing for the abandonment of a portion of a utility easement and the granting of a utility easement on Lot 1 in McDonald's Pinhook at Amore subdivision having a municipal address of 2600 West Pinhook Road.
Motion by Councilman Nakane. Andy, second by Councilman Castile. Not seeing any council discussion. Any blue cards?
No, sir.
Okay, please call the vote.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes.
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5? District 6? District 7?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
Okay. Any comments from the public concerning? Not seeing any. Good night, meeting adjourned. Thank you.
That's what I said. I didn't think it was. Somebody at about 7. So it was 6:30.
Oh, man. Professional.